Today we're talking about getting ready for winter and ultimately snow and probably ice. All of those bad words that we talk about during the winter months when we live in Cincinnati. But here's the thing, if you're prepared for it, it's not that big of a deal. We talked about in that last segment cleaning and getting ready on the inside of your home. What about the outside of your home? One of the biggest things, if you haven't already, all of the leaves on the trees have fallen. And if you haven't had a chance, please make sure if you haven't mulched them or removed them from your lawn, go ahead and do that now. You also want to make sure that your gutters and your downspouts are clear. That's really important because if your downspouts and gutters are not clear, that can cause water damage on the inside of your home. And gutters and downspouts are making sure that the water is going away from your home. It's falling into the gutters, going down into the downspouts, and then outside. It's going farther away from your foundation. That's super important, and if that is clogged, that water has to go someplace, and it will find its way inside of your home, I promise you, and that is not a good thing. It'll find its way into your basement. It'll find its way if you have ice damming. Once it gets really, really cold, that ice damming can go underneath your roof, cause water damage in your attic, and then drip down into your second floor or first floor, depending on, what type of home that you have. So getting those gutters and downspouts cleaned is so very important. Also, take a look, go ahead and walk around the outside of your home. It was really interesting. I was with a client just the other day, and we took a walk around the exterior of the home. And he has so many large trees and bushes that are overgrown, especially on the sides of the home and the back of the home, that they don't look at very often. And there's a lot of branches, and you can tell because the leaves are gone for the most part. These are not, I've seen they had some that were more of an evergreen type and some that weren't. But you never want your vegetation to be touching your house because that's an invitation for bugs and animals to crawl into the little nooks and crannies and get into your home. Making sure that all of your vegetation, bushes, trees, tree limbs are not touching your house. You want to have a barrier around your home and a gap of at least a foot or two between the bushes and your house. Now isn't a bad time to go ahead and do some trimming. Those trees and bushes will bounce back, I promise you. So don't worry about getting them down. If you have the old style shrubs on the front of your home and they've grown really big and they've grown above your windows, you want to make sure that they're cut back below the windows on the first floor of your home. If you've had the same darn bushes for the last 20 or 30 years and you say, Michelle, once I cut them, they're going to look ugly, I'm going to maybe suggest that you pull them out and start over. And if you have a big evergreen on the corner of your home that has gotten monstrous, it's gotten so big over the years, builders and landscapers 20 or 30 years ago thought it would be a good idea on the corner of everybody's house to put an evergreen. This evergreen has gotten taller than the roof of your home. That means the roots of that tree are actually pushing on your foundation. If you've been trimming it and you've kept it sort of in an angular position so that it is not touching your home, maybe it's still in good shape. So that's something, if you can't do it now, something to think about in the spring is those bigger trees and shrubs and bushes near the foundation of your home, within 6 feet, within 10 feet of your foundation, should probably be removed and then start over. It's smart to go ahead and cut some of those back. At least cut them back. Have you put your outdoor furniture away yet or covered them up? If you want your outdoor furniture to last longer, probably a good idea to go ahead and do that. All right, so we talked about the landscaping and trimming trees to prevent that breakage when heavy snow and ice get on those branches. Again, they can fall down, cause damage. Not good. You've raked your leaves already. I know this. And now is not the best time of year to do this, but it is something, again, to put on your to-do list. Filling cracks in your driveway and walkways, it's a good idea. Again, if it's too cold, that's not something that you can do right now, but that's okay. And checking your outdoor lighting. Again, lighting is a wonderful thing. It can add a ton of value. It can make your home look beautiful in the dark winter months. So having that outdoor lighting and checking it often is really important.